Hello there. Star Wars has just revealed some of the villains and monsters set to roam and concern the Jedi all throughout the High Republic book, which, as you know by now, will be released in January of 2021 and beyond. What has been released are the two different types of villains so far, the Drengir and the previously announced Notorious Nihil, the main antagonist of the High Republic book series. First off, we have the Drengir. Fuzzy, legless creatures with tentacles all around, along with a bag full of sharp teeth that have spurted from the ground like any plant and are as menacing as one could get. Following the Great Disaster, the galaxy is hit with a plague of these Drengirs, all with the common goal of spreading a devastating harvest amongst the farmers across the galactic frontier, adding to the problems of the distraught Jedi who will be facing legitimate adversity for what seems to be one of the first times since the Old Republic. Upon confirming this monster as a potential villain of the series, the crew began researching the real-life culture and communication of plants. We can speculate that these plants have a weakness for a lack of sun, star, or some kind of light that keeps them from surviving, or even the opposite. The Jedi may have to strategically approach them in a different manner than if they were facing any other villain. Their communication may be through gestures or natural phenomenon or noises rather than the plants actually talking. The possibilities are endless, and we hope that the directors and authors can take full advantage of this new creature. One final note about this creature is that it is, quote, sinister, unstoppable, and as we'll find out, inescapably linked to the fate of one of our High Republic Jedi. It is interesting that they would leak this far before its release. This is probably to keep us in speculation about who will be the first Jedi to drop and how it will play out, and of course, its significance to the overall series. The second group of villains that we were informed about, despite knowing about them dating back to the High Republic's initial announcement, are the Nihil, the main antagonists. They are brutal, relentless, and savage villains from the Outer Rim, which will no doubt make life difficult for the Jedi, as the Outer Rim isn't as explored as we know it to be, and it is vastly underdeveloped with many poor defenseless migrants who will not stand a chance without the help of the Round Table. We should expect to hear about many massacres at the start when the Jedi are just beginning to hear about them. They may even be somewhat behind the Great Disaster. They stop at nothing to kill anyone, using torture, intimidation, lethal chemicals, and supposedly countless other devices and strategies. These first few tactics seem to be very unorthodox and surprising, as not many main villains in Star Wars will regularly resort to these things. But then again, unlike a lot of main antagonists in Star Wars, the Nihil aren't Force-sensitive or trained Sith, just bandits and militants. They will differentiate from these villains due to their power structure and planning. They will be divided into three factions called Tempest. Each Tempest will have their own runner with totalitarian rule over their members. They will take what they want and stop at nothing for it, aimed specifically with the Order and the Republic itself. It is safe to assume that they will wish to overtake or corrupt them in some way to fit their needs, whatever that may be. One of the most prominent figures in Nihil organization will be Marchion Ro, the Eye of the Nihil. While direct orders won't be given right by him, as they will be given by the runners of each Tempest, he is who they all revolve around. This position has been passed down to him by his father, and most likely by his father before him. He is as immoral as it gets, making for a perfect antagonist that could very well fuel the intensity of the series and its anticipation, knowing now that there is a common enemy at the very center of the evil roaming and threatening this previously peaceful galaxy. We hope you enjoyed. Like, share, and subscribe for more, and be on the lookout for a Mandalorian Season 2 Episode 1 breakdown soon, and expect them for the whole season. May the Force be with you.